Name's Chen Ye. I work the night shift as a security guard, and this weird little booth of mine, it fixes broken things. Late one night, Ling Yuntian, the richest man in Longcheng, showed up holding a box, head basically bowed. Please, Mr. Chen, just wait until midnight when your shift starts. I didn't take the box. I glanced down at my phone, 11:53 p.m. Not midnight yet. I know the rules, Mr. Chen, but this is life or death. Can you please just... Nothing annoys me more than, I know the rules, but you either know them or you don't. Rules are rules, not 1 second early. Said my piece, then went right back to resting my head on my arms. Full, talk all you want, I can't hear you energy. Ling Yuntian, the guy who could make all of Longcheng shake, stood outside the window, opened his mouth and said nothing. He stepped back and waved off his bodyguards. 7 luxury cars worth millions, engines humming, all went dead silent. The whole area went quiet, just the wind. Ling Yuntian stood outside my booth, cold night air cutting right through. The wind pressed his expensive suit flat against him. He held that wooden box with both hands, completely still, like a statue. His eyes were locked on the beat-up clock on the wall of my booth. He didn't look like a man waiting for a security guard to clock in. He looked like a man praying for a miracle. I yawned, caught a whiff of my dried flatbread, and thought to myself, yeah, something's different about today. The quartz clock on the wall. All 3 hands lined up on the 12. Midnight. Shift starts now, come in. Ling Yuntian looked like a death row inmate who just got pardoned. He carried that rosewood box in with both hands, stepping carefully. He set it on the desk, gently. The lid opened with a soft click. I leaned over for a look. It was a jade ring. Smooth, translucent. But right down the middle was a clean crack, with tiny spiderweb fractures spreading out from it. That's the one. Ling Yuntian said, his voice tight. I gave a grunt. Didn't ask anything else. I grabbed my phone, opened Snake, and started playing by myself. Ling Yuntian just stood there watching. He kept almost saying something, lips moving, then stopping himself every time. All he could do was stare at that cracked jade ring as time crawled by. The air in the booth felt frozen. Just the little blip-blip from my Snake game and the ticking of the clock on the wall. About 5 minutes passed. Ling Yuntian suddenly sucked in a sharp breath. His eyes went wide, locked onto the jade ring on the desk, total disbelief on his face. The main crack, it looked like it had gotten just a little bit shallower. 10 more minutes went by. The tiny spiderweb cracks were slowly disappearing, like someone was using an invisible eraser, wiping them out one by one. A soft glow started spreading across the surface of the jade ring. I knew, the booth was doing its thing. It fixes stuff. One time I dropped my phone and cracked the screen, left it on the desk. By morning, the crack was gone. Another time I brought a sad, wilted cucumber as a midnight snack, ate half of it, and left the rest sitting there. A little while later, that half cucumber was crisp and fresh, like it had just been picked off the vine. I don't know why it works like that. And honestly, I don't care. I'm just a security guard. My job is to sit here for 6 hours. The booth does what it does. Not my business. Ling Yuntian clearly had no clue about any of this. He was completely frozen. The jade ring gave a faint little tremor and let out a sound like a bell chime. It was perfect now, flawless, with a kind of presence to it that was hard to put into words. Mr. Chen, it's done. Right then, a harsh screeching of brakes came from outside. Beams of light, wilder and more aggressive than Ling Yuntian's cars, blasted straight into the booth. I frowned. Another visitor. And this one didn't look friendly. Uncle Ling, it's late. Why aren't you in bed, bringing your little treasure out to a dump like this? What, leaving an offering for some lost souls? Xiao Kang, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Ha!